G'day viewers, how are you? Michael here. Today we're going to talk about what? Murder. And I'm being fair income. To me it's murder. It's happening all over again. It feels like it's never ending. I'm telling you, only 8 months ago I got hit. Now I'm hit again. I am getting the terrible disease Calicvirus. The government's doing a wonderful job of collateral damage. I'll take you through my rabbitry. I'm not going to show you any bodies. I've just cleaned them all out. It's devastating. I was told the long-haired rabbits have a better chance than the short hair, but it's not happened because I've just lost a chinchilla, very long hair. Empty cage. Empty cage. That's the funny thing about Calicvirus. It'll hit one area and wipe it out, but for some reason it's not doing that here this time. It's a bit of spotting. It's all about the flies and mosquitoes and whatnot. Now, I might be wrong here, but this little fella here is looking a bit peaked. So it took out, it's been hit one off, one on. Here there was over 12, 13 babies. 2 surrogate. I had a beautiful orange Flemish. She was looking after her babies and now she's not. They all died off except for this 2. Over here I moved my 2 surrogate babies. I don't know if you can see it here. Board. My silver foxes, the last 2 surviving. I've moved them out hoping, upon hope, that if they're separated, this particular form of Calicvirus, I think it spreads through live hosts. Dead hosts don't spread it. And if you move them away, if it hadn't been touched, but it was so heavily rabbited. She had in the end she had about 13 babies she's looking after. And so it was quite an easy task for them to bump into each other, rub each other, and spread the virus. So this side of the cage, touch wood, has survived. This side has been spotted deaths. Like I said, all there, all there, all there. Okay. They're alive. He's alive. She was dead. Now, I had a blue harlequin. She had 5 in the litter. Dead. Over there, a young silver fox male, dead. I have 1 left in there. A Trianta. Spared him at the moment. We're all talking at the moment, okay? Spared them, killed her off. Another harlequin blue, all her, but not her babies yet. I done something. I don't know if it was a risk, but I took the risk and I moved the babies in with hers and hers. There's a good chance I've spread the disease, but I was hoping upon hope I had a chance. But this morning I came in and my chinchilla was dead. Really hard to get here. It took me like a year and a half to find these. I have an opportunity. I have friends out there who we all guard against each other, are for each other. And if you lose one, they come to your rescue, and if they lose them, I go to their rescue. Sometimes we charge each other depending. But it's a reciprocation. Sometimes we don't charge each other, and we remember that. There is other people who think, I want to be the only one in to have them. It's an ego thing. I have them, no one else can have them, and those people won't pass them on no matter what. And then when they get wiped out, everybody goes, sad for the rabbit, but you reap what you sow. And so I don't know what's going to happen in here. She's surrogating. She's got You can see there a Japanese harlequin. She's got magpie harlequin, and she's got, I think, a blue, but she's also got her own, and she's loaded up to the hilt. They're all going to suffer a little bit. I can feed them myself, but Jesus, that's a big job. Anyway, I'm going to have to do something because all these little babies here, they've got no mum now, and I can't load her up anymore. I've got nowhere else to go. All right. Stay tuned because look, it hasn't affected up top as yet. There's sometimes spares an area, but I've lost over half my rabbits. Yeah, at least half. And I know a bloke who had 2,500 rabbits. He was a breeder. He had a rabbit called Crusader rabbit. He was the one, another guy, who created them. They're even faster growing than the New Zealand and the Californian. Heaps faster. We're talking over 2.5 kilos at 8 weeks. Really big. I know the formula too. He passed it on to me. But anyway, having said that, he had over 2,500 breeders. Police got in, wiped the lot off. For the people out there who really think somebody could do that, I'll leave a link down below, and it's them bragging about it. I will suggest that we need something done about our rabbits in Australia, the wild ones. But in anybody's book, if you create a disease, you create a vaccine. Then you make it available to everyone, because there's innocent people out there, not just the wild rabbit. And the innocent people get a collateral damage. They don't care. If they don't really care. They should be a bit more respectful of their people, and they should give the vaccine to everybody free of charge. But the vaccine that's out there isn't that good anyway, because they don't really care. It doesn't work. There's been five releases, only a vaccine that works for 1.5, I believe. I mean, here it's all hearsay. I get told by people who do use the protection. The man who lost 2,500 rabbits, he had used the vaccine. Could you imagine the cost? And it still didn't protect everything. He lost the lot. They reckon at 50%. And when he complained, they said, "Hey, you didn't take the vaccine." He said, "I did." Then why aren't they alive? Because your vaccine doesn't work. Catch ya.